What up, fam? Welcome back to Rogerkreacts. Back at you with another one. I spun R.I.Z.theAnchxr up on my spin the wheel, guys, and he was one of my bonuses. We had someone fall out of the spin the wheel, so we're going to do Holyfield by R.I.Z.theAnchxr, man. So let's check him out. R.I.Z.theAnchxr. I have done R.I.Z. before, but not this song. 300 monthly listeners, and I'm kind of excited because it looks a little bit like Evander Holyfield. With a Lil Noodle on one arm and R.I.Z.theAnchxr on the other. So it looks like a collab. I'm excited. Maybe it's like a battle war or something, man. But if you want to get a reaction done from me, head to rogerkmusic.com/reactions, man, and then just follow the free path, or you can follow the paid path, either one. And the free path is a spin the wheel type of opportunity. So if I spin you up, yeah, I'll obviously react to you. All right, man. 3, 2, 1. Let's check him out. Let's go. Oh, ominous. All right. Let's get it.
She the bitch, Grace my prince with a migraine. Holyfield beat up the pussy like Luke Kane. Melly melt, white line, shoot up like cocaine. Money tree, playing for my people and I make change. Snap her from twigs, hide out for a cold case. Back up off shoe, clean up the blood, leave no trace. Stack up the cash, break it up in a whole place. Match up the fire. They tryna take, I won't cave. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Tell them about your haters, bring it up. Tell them about your savior, bring it up. Tell them about your neighbor, bring it up. Shit, I'm killing the game, bitch. You switch up the chain, lit. Spit fire again, until my chopper don't piece up your brain. Your head on my shirt and they bleeding the stain. Making it rain, I am the prince and I'm making it rain. Do it again, printing up Jacksons like I am Jermaine. Crack it like grain, Aubrey was right and it don't feel the same. Making a shade. I hit it hard and she fall off again. What is the state? My whole career, I bet it on fame. Fighting your tits, cause I'll make it big. Send her a bin, she all in my face. I'll be a legend, I'm making you wave. Blow up my phone, they ask me if I was living, hold away. I know we're trying to escape. Yo, homies working for minimum wage. I'm spitting bars to rap on a stage. Millions of fans, they screaming my name. Driving through a motorcade. Patient, I got a doctorate. Soldier on with major. Grace my prince with a migraine. Holyfield beat up the pussy like Luke Kane. Melly melt, white line, shoot up like cocaine. Money tree, playing for my people and I make change. Snap her from twigs, hide out for a cold case. Back up off shoe, clean up the blood, leave no trace. Stack up the cash, break it up in a whole place. Match up the fire. They tryna take, I won't cave.
Yeah. Running up numbers like I'm running laps. I be snatching that money, I don't give it back. They be pocket watching, tryna check what I have. Get a check on the first and the third, I don't brag. And again on my pockets, they feel so they sag. That's a minimum clip, I got more in that mag. I don't play by the rules, so go ahead, throw the flag. Quick with it while they all asking for more time. No, I'm not drizzy, not giving you more life. Sending them shots like a Glock, I got 4-5. Hands be clean like I just washed with some chloride. Came up in the game, but this shit wasn't simple. I'm leaving my dent in this shit like a dimple. I stayed up late nights, I was like Jimmy Kimmel. Was hustling till I blew up like a missile. Counting up bills, check the spread. I'm counting up bills, check the spread. Yeah, all of my presidents dead. All of the presidents I like are dead. Yeah. No, I won't do shit for minimum wage. Minimum wage. I just cop a new whip and I need a new place. Oh, that's your girl. Yeah, she all in the way. Yeah. Oh, that's your girl, yeah, she won't be my man.
She the bitch, Grace my prince with a migraine. Holyfield beat up the pussy like Luke Kane. Melly melt, white line, shoot up like cocaine. Money tree, playing for my people and I make change. Snap her from twigs, hide out for a cold case. Back up off shoe, clean up the blood, leave no trace. Stack up the cash, break it up in a whole place.
Yeah, not that big hole, that's good. Cool, man. Cool. Is this your first track? Because I've reacted to something from you before, but I think it was in the Up Next app. So this is like one that you've released with Lil Noodle. I think there's definitely elements in this that I like. I like that you do a beat hold before you bring in Lil Noodle. I like that you do the beat hold at the end. I like the general vibe of it. Like it's got that, like your canvas art really matches kind of like that atmospheric tension, like you're about to go into battle. Like so, I love that kind of like battle beat. That's kind of cool, and your canvas art is coming through there as well. Oh, that's a different one because I can see the names are not there, so that's cool. Like, yeah, I can see the edit that you've done there. That makes it. It feels like present and big and ready. I think when I heard Lil Noodle, so Lil Noodle, I think was the one that came after the 2-minute mark, after that first beat drop. And doesn't matter who. If I've got the wrong names, just take it for what it is. But like whoever the second rapper was, right? I've got a feeling Lil Noodle might be a bit more established than yourself. Yep, 40,000. I think the error for me in here is that you used Lil Noodle's vocal sample stack or the way he processes his vocals, and I've got a feeling that you've just copied it on your own, less the auto-tune. And I think the issue with that is you've got to kind of, and this is for me as well, like when I do my own vocal, like my plugin chains and my the way I compose and structure my vocals inside my beats, they always change because they don't. The way I do a stack in like a reggae track might not work the same way in an R&B track, and it might not work the same way in a house track. Like there's like different things you want to bring out in your vocal depending on what you do. It's not all the same. Just listen to a Bruno Mars album. All of his vocal stacks do not sound the same. Like all of his vocal, you know it's him when he sings, but based on the type of beat he's putting together, like if he's putting an up-tempo beat, the way that his vocal chain is structured is completely different to a slow song, like the one he did with Lady Gaga. Completely different. And I think you copying Lil Noodle's vocal chain, I think that's hurting your rap style. To give you like the top line of what I'm hearing, like Lil Noodle, he's got the auto-tune there. I actually think his reverb is probably a little bit too high for me. It's accentuating that metallic tone of the auto-tune a bit too much, which doesn't make it as pleasant as it could be. Because like even as good as the auto-tune rap vibe is nowadays, I would still say that you don't want to get that metallic tune. But putting Lil Noodle stuff aside, I think then applying that to yours, because you have a much deeper vocal, like he's got a much higher energy in his delivery because it's at a higher tone in his voice. Because you got like this deeper, very smooth, somber stuff, you've got to work on getting your voice a bit more saturated because it's hitting a lower tone, which is technically a little bit less energy in the spectrum. So you got to saturate it. And what a saturator does is, if you imagine a keyboard, like if you play the C note, like on the C fourth, but you know there's another C note on C5, right? This is not exactly the correct thing I'm telling you, right? Because it's actually about harmonies. Oh, let me talk about harmonies. So if you play the C note and you play a C major, you got C, E, G, right? On a spectrum, what that looks like is you have a very key note when you sing or when you hit a note, but then there's these other little peaks that come up, and they're actual harmonic notes or harmonic resonances. So a saturator helps to elevate those other harmonic resonances, and they're actually more energy. They're higher energy frequencies than what you're putting down, right? Because your notes or your tone is quite low. So you need to get a saturator on your lower end, just to raise up that little bit of energy level. It'll stop it sounding so muddy. You do need to do some EQ on the muddiness, on the muddy areas of your vocals. It'll probably be sub 1000, sub 1k hertz on the spectrum. And yeah, don't use his reverb. His reverb is killing your vibe. I would soften that reverb. Start with the saturator, see how you go, and then maybe add the reverb and see how it sounds. But I would say you need less reverb and just more saturation in your vocal to help your vocal delivery. But having said all that, Like, I think the track is cool. I think this is your first track, so you've done it with another artist. A great way to go, because you're going to get all the stuff that he streams is stuff that's just going to come to you, right? So that's a really smart move. Smart move. I would like to hear something a bit more, given your vocal cadence, I would like to hear something a bit more like storytelling wise, rather than saying how good you are and stuff. Like, the rappers that I've really like gelled with in terms of what happens is like something that's a bit more of a story. NSA Cal does this. He's a good rapper on my Up Next app as well. And there's a few others as well, but like, yeah, they tell stories. I would like to hear like a bit more of a story, I reckon. If it was me, that's just my personal opinion, man. All of this is just my personal opinion, yeah. Just as another artist making his way through. So I hope you take that feedback well. But it's a cool track. You got a really good beat, a really solid beat and foundation, and yeah, that's cool. I enjoyed it. Thanks, man. Thanks for sending that through or adding it on the wheel, and I'm glad I spun you up. And let him know down in the comments, guys, what you think as well. I'm Roger K Reacts. I'm out of here.